What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. We're back with another statue unboxing and review. We have another old school Sideshow premium format in the building. You've seen me do the Harley Quinn. This is the Joker himself, the Clown Prince of Crime. So let's go ahead and do an unboxing and a review. Before we get started though, I want you to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, hit the like, and let's get into it. Alright, just like Harley Quinn, this is also the exclusive. We're going to take a look here at the art box. So nice little design here, just a black box, shiny pink or purplish foil type of artwork here. I like the cards with Joker here on the side. Premium format along the edges. Looking good. Let's see what he looks like inside. Alright, first things, let's take a look at these portraits here. So, here you have the portrait with his top hat. Very Killing Joke looking. Sinister looking face. I mean, he's biting his lip viciously. A lot of nice details here in the face with the paint and the sculpt. That looks awesome, guys. I'm assuming that top hat is the exclusive. And then here's the regular. Very similar in his look, but his eyes are not as exaggerated. He's not biting his lip. From what I understand, this has a small chip in one of the pieces on the hair. Yep, there it goes. But otherwise looks good. Look at the vein on his neck. I like that elongated jaw. Very 80s kind of Joker look. Alright, let's take out his body next because it looks like that kind of covers up another piece. But mixed media, not form-fitting like Harley. This is a little bit more of a baggier look. Very elongated legs, very lengthy looking Joker. Then we have his two hands. It looks like they connect together in front of him where he's pulling a blade out of the staff. So we'll see what that looks like when we assemble it. But sculpted gloves, nice detail, pinkies out, looking nice. And lastly, let's take a look at the base. Similar type of wood top like Harley, similar on the side like Harley too, where you have these happy and sad clown faces. A lot of nice detail in the sculpt there. And then you have the bottom. This is number 786 out of 1250 for the exclusive. All right, let's get this guy put together. So he's gonna peg in right here. All right, let's start with the hatless portrait. Alrighty, now let's see how these hands go in. Nice. All right. Alright guys, so the Joker first appeared in Batman issue 1. He actually shares his first appearance with Catwoman. So Batman first appears in Detective Comics 27. He's got an ongoing story going on in there, and then he gets his own solo title. And then Batman and Detective Comics run simultaneously in their own titles. So that's a pretty cool book for a first appearance. The first in title, the first solo series of Batman, and Joker is the first villain. So Joker has always been the villain. Never has really been given a name, although some iterations like the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix have given him a name. His origin has always been kind of shrouded, multiple different origins, part of the Red Hood gang, or even the Killing Joke kind of expands on that a little bit, which wasn't canon but then became canon. You know, it's funny, he's always been like that villain that has never really gone good. But, you know, the recent White Knight series, he kind of became good in his alter ego or his non-Joker form. But that story is not really a canon story. That's kind of like an otherworld story. So this is an old school Sideshow piece, heavy with the mixed media, definitely companion to Harley Quinn, or Harley is a companion to him. But yeah, I think overall this still is a classic looking piece. I mean, you have this entire outfit in mixed media, which some people like, some people don't. Standing upon this kind of simple yet sophisticated base. The base has so much detail in these clown faces. You have this insane looking clown and this sad looking clown. Both have a highly detailed scope along with a nice bronze kind of paint job to it. Just like with Harley, you have that kind of wooden floor type of look. Very well painted, very well sculpted. Then you have this lengthy version of Joker. Very skinny, scrawny legs, which you can feel through the mixed media. You have sculpted shoes, which have a lot of detail in them on the buckles, on the fabric, on the shoes itself. He does have this kind of dangling squeeze pouch here, which is connected to the flower, which will shoot acid at you. I like how his hands are, he's holding this cane, which actually the entire blade is sculpted, even though it's mostly covered up by the sculpt. So that's kind of a cool little Joker tool that he's ready to unsheath on you. And I think where this piece really shines are these portraits, man. Now I'm going to jump out on a limb and say these are traditionally sculpted. I'm sure this came out long before digital sculpting was as mainstream as it is now. The sculpt looks insane, looks sinister, looks creepy. I think it looks great, man. So many wrinkles in his face by his eyebrows, his teeth and jaw are done perfectly. And the paint job looks great. White with these kind of hints of skin tone where his face is creasing. Hair sculpted great. Like I mentioned, that vein, his ears. I think the head sculpts look really, really good. Let's see what it looks like with the exclusive here. Get that top hat look. Yeah, the top hat really complements the outfit, and the face is even crazier in this one. Biting his lip like I showed you guys in the close-ups. That nose and face, it really reminds me of, like I said, like that bronze to copper age Batman look. It looks really good. This is another piece like Harley, which came from my boy Adrian. He's got 3 statues, old school sideshow pieces that he's looking to sell, so he figured I could do a review. If anybody's interested, he's selling it for $350 plus exact shipping from Texas. I'll be the one to ship it. It does have a small chip in the hair, like I pointed out on this portrait. So you can email me at GemMintC@gmail.com if you guys are interested on picking up this piece. I think for that price, even though, you know, a lot of people don't like the mixed media stuff or even like museum poses, it's not dynamic, has a small footprint, but I think for that price, you're getting a lot of detail in a classic piece. Speaking of the small footprint, let's see how tall this guy is. I'm sure this hat is a little bit taller than the other portrait, and it's about 24 inches. You're looking at like about an 8-inch diameter, super small footprint. Maybe sticking out a little bit more if you look at his staff. Maybe it's more of about 10 inches if you're really worried about space. I don't know if you're putting it like a detail for something. But yeah, I mean, that mixed media is done really well. You can see the stitching in the fabric along the bottom of his shirt. You see the stitch like line work on his back. He's got the flaps here of his what the hell is that shit called again? I always forget. Now I was trying to think of the texture. It's almost like a velour. Almost like a velvet feel. Super cool old school piece. You know, thank you Adrian for letting me review these things, and like Harley, I'm gonna go ahead and display them in my quarter scale DC section until someone decides to pick them up, so no hurry if you guys are looking to buy this thing. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe on the gem to the left. If you want to see more statue unboxing and reviews, we got a whole playlist to the right with over 100 reviews that I've done over the last couple of years. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.